I never thought I'd be in this predicament, but I'm going to San Francisco tomorrow to be part of this conference, and I'm severely unprepared. I literally have to leave the house at 5 a.m. Right now it's 10 p.m. I haven't packed, I haven't cleaned up, and I have to do all this stuff before I get on that flight. So my life is a little bit chaotic right now because I'm about to start medical school. And that, for some reason, it's just like a weight on my head that never goes away. And I'm just really scared, even though I shouldn't be. Like, I'm trying to come to terms with the fact that I should not be scared. I should be excited. I should be kind of like eager and prepare myself, you know, like chill, it's gonna be fine. But for some reason, I'm just like really dreading it. And yeah, I think those feelings on top of this stuff that's happening in between, it's a lot. And also I'm gonna be doing an art show in June, and a lot of my time has been like painting, using that side of my brain and preparing for that show. And like, it's just a lot is going on, but this is exactly how I like to live my life. And yeah. So here's to doing more. Here's my app. You should go try it out because this is pretty much how I organize my life and how I'm able to do so much. It's called Master of Many. I vibe coded it. Last time I was in SF, I got to meet one of the co-founders that helped me make this app happen. I get to go back to SF. Like that's just so beautiful. Life is so good. It's awesome. So anyway, we got no time to reflect. Number one is probably clean up my room, and then I think I should do my hair. It's gonna take a while and I don't really know how to do my hair. And then I should pack. Let's do my hair. Okay, so I think this looks good. Super underrated step is hair gel. I always like to do this to my sideburns and like my widow's peak. I just kind of run the rest through the hair. I ask for a long shag, which gives me tiny or smaller layers in the front. If you want to replicate this cut, number one, get a good hairdresser that understands what you want, and then ask for a U-shaped long shag. And then I don't really like the bangs. I stop them at my cheekbones, but to be honest, I wish I just kept them all like this length. I think it's just because I've had bangs for so much of my life that I don't really F with them anymore. All right, hair done. Doesn't look like it, but I could definitely clean up my room. It's a bit of a mess, I can't lie. Okay, let's do that. Like in all my videos, I just look like a bum. Like I can't get myself together, and I don't like that, but that's my vibe. That's what I'm giving. They're all the outfits. The only thing now is nails. My parents set their alarm for 3 a.m. to drop me, and it's already 1:22 a.m. Like, should I even sleep? I'm losing it. I'm gonna wait till these dry, and then I'm gonna take a nap, and I'll take you with me for whatever's next. Okay, so I'm home. I don't even have words. I'm really excited, okay, first of all, to be here, back in this city, and also, second of all, to be working with this specific doctor. Okay, let me tell you something. He's like Kanye, and by that, I mean he's so insane. He's on another level. You probably won't understand him, and it's gonna take you months to process what he's trying to do and what he's saying. And I feel like I'm like 1% of that, where sometimes I do things and people tell me don't do that, but then I feel such a strong passion for it that I do it anyway. So I feel him on 1%, but he's at 100%. He's unapologetically doing his thing, even if people align with it or not. And I was telling him, like, I had a club in college where even though I had a team with me, I felt like I was doing most of the work because I was the one carrying the vision and the mission forward. And so it became really hard to like distill that mission into the other people so that they care just as much as me. And so I asked him, like, do you ever feel lonely on this path where you feel like you're the only one who gets it, only one seeking truth in this field? And he was like, of course. He also said, sometimes you don't need the team, like you just need to start doing your mission and somehow the people will find you that are meant to find you. Sometimes you just gotta go alone. I'm excited. I'm here till the 24th, so I'm gonna live it up. So I'm on my way to the BART station. It's like a mile walk, but I finished up at the conference today. My feet are actually dying, but I'm not spending $20 on Uber. So a lot of people in medicine have told me a skill you have to learn is sales. Learn how to sell, I guess, yourself as a brand, but also learn how to talk to people, learn how to be a salesperson. I think they say that because the skills that it requires to be a good salesperson is people skills, so they're indirectly saying get good at being a people person. Anyway, this is teaching me a little bit about that. After today, I feel like my passion has been reinvigorated, and now I realize like what actually drew me to this profession in the first place. So here's the thing, when I had to describe in my personal statement why I wanted to do medicine, like my reason wasn't good enough. And so I had to keep like picking apart my story to figure out why, what are the exact key things that led me here and what makes for a good story. But when I'm here and I explain my why, medicine, I could just tell the original story and people understood it. People got it. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's just psychiatrists. Like maybe that's just people in the mental health field. They just get it. And yeah, I just had dinner with the coordinator / friend now. She's awesome. Shout out to her. It's day 3. I'm really tired. My feet feel like they're gonna fall off. I didn't really get to explore much, but oh my god. It's super windy. My croissant box flew away and left the croissant. That was so embarrassing.
And we got that to 93% validation.
That's why I chose to focus on mental health, because to me, mental health is the fuel that allows us to show up in life, in our families, in our workplaces, in our schools, in our neighborhoods. If that fuel line is pinched off, it affects everything else. Right? We all know that, we see that, yet somehow we still treat mental health as something that is off to the side, something that people should just deal with on their own, something that doesn't necessarily have to or should affect the rest of their lives. So
day 4. Actually, I'm feeling much better, much more refreshed. But here we go, last day. Today was the last day of APA. It's been amazing. I feel really grateful. I feel like it's really hard to get in the room where all cool people are. Like really cool connections and nice people and kind people that are willing to help you. Like that room is really hard to get into. But once you're there, it's easier, much easier to make the connection. Most of my days are so mundane that I don't really remember what I do. These experiences are much more valuable to me and I learn a lot, especially attending lectures and meeting people and learning from all kinds of people at APA. It's just been so amazing. I'm just so grateful. But yeah, now that APA is done, I'm just exploring, I'm just walking. I'm someone who moves a lot very quickly. My mind is always active, so adventures like this where I purposefully stop and slow down are very useful to me for my sustainability and longevity. Look at me making this productive. bathroom vlogging because I'm just not getting any time to like share what I'm experiencing, but I've met some really cool people who are doing cool things for the community, and like I'm thinking about med school and how tough it's gonna be, but then I also think about these projects and how as long as I maintain my vigor and passion, anything is possible. I could do these things in med school. They could be amplified because I'm in med school, because of that network. And so I'm gonna really try to preserve this passion for helping, and we'll see. We'll see. I'm so enlightened by the people I'm meeting here and the conversations we're having, and I don't know, like, I'm just so grateful. I keep using that word, but it's truly like how I feel, so. All right, I can't take this anymore. There's so much happening, so many things in motion. Oh my God, it's a lot for my brain. So I have an app that is solving my problem, but it's not allowing me to sign in and save all my work. So otherwise, I would have been great. And actually, I presented my app to someone who's very similar to me today, and he was like, if I had this 10 years ago, I'd be a different person. So I realized I'm making this for neurodivergent people, which I honestly might be. It's funny because my friend Varun and I did a podcast episode together about ADHD, like someone who doesn't have ADHD, someone who does. And then halfway through the podcast, I was like, maybe I have ADHD. Like maybe I'm not the best person to be as like a non-ADHD person. So anyway, maybe I am a little spicy up there. Last time I was here, I was very sad. And I was like tearing up because I thought I would never come back. I thought it was going to be a long time till I returned. This time, I'm not as sad because I've just proved to myself that if I want to come back, I can, and it's possible. Now I'm starting to think more logically, like, okay, if I really like this place, how am I going to make it work? You know, like, how am I going to return back here for the next conference? How do I somehow do like an affiliate program? I will say this one thing. I never thought I would be here. Okay, I never thought I would get to APA before med school. I never thought I'd be working with UCSF in any kind of capacity. I never thought that I would be writing on my own about health policy or health equity topics. I never thought that I would come to San Francisco twice in a year. And I never thought that I would be meeting such cool people in the AI space or community advocacy space. I never thought that that was my path because I thought that that was too far away from me. So anyone feeling the same way, like, you do deserve to be where you are. You should feel like you belong. I'm lost, so I clearly don't belong right now in this very moment. Oh, I'm actually lost. 1 second. So yeah, that's my little gap session. You can do anything. It might take longer than others. It might be more arduous, but at least you'll be like, I earned that. I've been walking for an hour. It didn't feel like it because I walked through Chinatown, a little Italy kind of area, and then it got sunny, it got windy, and now it's cloudy. On my app, but I was gonna just like work and talk. It's the weekend that I have to go home. I feel very fulfilled. I feel like I just feel awesome. So my app is fixed too, so I feel great about that. I no longer think it's impossible for me to be in certain places, whereas I used to think it was very unlikely. Now I think anything is possible. I've had a lot of like enlightening conversations, not only from people here, but people back home. I feel like going into med school now, like I have a very strong support system. I have people that care about me. I have people that want me to succeed. And that's really important. And these people exist not only in Georgia, but outside of it. And my heart is full. My stomach is full. I've been eating so much. I bought a ring. I told myself anytime I come here, I'm gonna buy one. And this is a beautiful color. Probably my favorite color besides orange. I realize like every time I'm trying to sit down and process things, whip out my journal, I have nothing to say, I have nothing to write. And my friend Julian was saying maybe it's not about, maybe it's the medium. Like maybe I'm not supposed to write, but maybe I can talk it out or do a video entry. I don't know. I definitely think like just making videos about my experiences has been more helpful. Hold on. It's blurry. Fix. Yeah, I think talking about my day has been more helpful than writing nowadays. So I guess I'm changing. On to the next adventure, which is med school. We'll start on the med school content, so this channel will change a little bit, but maybe it's for the better. Peace. So I was actually stuck in Texas for a day and a half. We surprisingly had family friends, so I stayed with them. But yeah, still not home. I was supposed to be home on Sunday. It's Tuesday. It's all good though. Everything teaches me something. I see it as a lesson. For example, the lesson here was I have family everywhere, it seems. And that's always a good thing. People that support and love me are everywhere.